Hello, Kirk Lanier here with another 2-Minute Tuesday, joined again by Sean, one of our instructors here. We're talking about everything kind of from holsters as a product, also to mindset when you decide that you're going to begin to carry, right?
Yeah.
That's a broad range of things to consider.
Yep, it is.
Let's start with mindset. Like, what are some things? I got my LTC, I've got my little ticket here, I can now carry a firearm. Kind of what are some things that are really important for that person to consider?
So it's a whole different set of fundamentals to actually draw from the holster, right? You have to have the right mindset as well. You can't just get your LTC and be like, all right, I can carry now, like that's it, like it's a trophy or like you're wearing a badge.
Right,
it's
right,
not a badge,
right.
Okay? So you have to go in with the right mindset. My mindset is normally if I'm carrying this thing and I'm wearing it, right, today could be my day.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
So you have to keep your head on the swivel and be ready to actually use it.
Yeah, because I mean, right, the goal or the intent of carrying is to just for preservation of your life, for your families, or potentially some others, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's talk through then kind of how you develop that. If I show up today and hey, I just got my LTC, just bought a firearm, I want you to teach me how to draw from a holster. Like, what are some things that you're going to need to know about that before we start?
Well, I'm going to need to gauge like what level you're at, you know? Like I would like for someone to be proficient at fundamentals, right? Just your basic fundamentals. So that would be grip, you know, stance, sight picture, sight alignment, trigger control, breathing, and follow through, right? If you're good at all those, we can progress and we can get a holster and we can start working that piece, right? Because it's a whole different set of fundamentals, right?
Yeah. It's not just target shooting.
It's not just target shooting at that point.
That's right. I know you've kind of been through probably a few holsters until you landed on something, and then talk a little bit about kind of how that performs for you and what you're going to be focused on with a holster.
Reliability, right? So I don't want something to snag or get in the way of me actually taking out my firearm. Okay, I want to be able to conceal. So if it's a concealment holster, I want to be able to conceal my firearm. Another thing as well is I want to be able to get a firm grasp on that pistol. If it's sitting so low inside my waistband, I can't even get my hand on it, like what's the point? It being able to actually stay in your holster, so the retention normally has a screw where you can adjust how tight you want your holster or how loose you want it. This is a leather one. Normally it takes a while for them to break in. I like the way mine feels. A lot of people don't like the hard plastic. Picking out like how high the sweat guard is as well. So we have belts here, right? So normally you want double stitch and you want something that's not gonna bend, right? So if you have a bunch of flex in it, then you think about it, this is gonna be moving around wobbling all the time, right? Then when you actually go to draw, it's gonna take you a while to actually get it out there, especially if you have really tight retention on your firearm. I'm not gonna be able to pull it out.
You've got a normal belt, it's gonna have like an inch between every hole, and so you can't get, you're either too loose or too tight.
Exactly. So they make some specifically for concealment carry. Like this one that I have on, this one is made specifically for concealment carry, so I don't have to worry about taking my belt, putting it all the way to the side, and then running my rig if I'm wearing appendix versus 4 o'clock carry,
You know, you just talked about 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock and inside the waistband and outside the waistband. And so, I mean, I know we've had conversations, there's different applications. Like if you're gonna be, depends on how you're dressed, if you're trying to conceal, you may be able to have 2 holsters that you could use.
Yeah, so you can use this one, right, for also concealment, right? If it's cold outside and you have a big jacket on, you can just throw it on the 4 o'clock and all you have to do is move your jacket out the way. That way you can draw your firearm out that way.
Got it. But if you're just wearing a t-shirt and jeans, you're gonna want
t-shirt and jeans, you're gonna want something like this. And you can put it at that 4 o'clock position as well. Okay. So it's not just one set position. So it's whatever's comfortable for you.
Well, Sean, thanks again for joining us. There's a lot to learn. We're happy to answer questions you might have. Sales associates, our instructors, even guys on the range safety officers, all would be happy to give you some more information on that. Come visit us here at Mission Ridge Ranging Academy. You can call us at 210-504-9000 or visit us online at missionridgerange.com, and we look forward to serving you.